The first of 4 games we are going to have today.
4?
If yesterday was any indication, we're in for a good treat today.
Oh, definitely. We got some of the top players in the country, top teams in the country. First chance to see Mookie Cook. Excited about that. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
You're seeing one of the effects, Matt, of that frenetic defensive pace of AZ Compass. They really get you out of your offensive rhythm. You see a lot of errant passes. So you have to be resolute in your offense, make determined picks. You got to screen for your teammates. You can't allow AZ Compass to get you out of your offensive scheme. AZ Compass prep. Don't fall asleep on the weak side because you'll get a screen. And this is a lob in cursive, a dunk in all caps. Mookie Cook upstairs with the flush. Up 4. And I think one of the things that has really elevated Oak Hill's play is that Holloway has become a better point guard. He's evolving as that combo point guard type of a player, and he's understanding the moments that he needs to take over and moments he needs to facilitate more. Last 30 seconds, Oak Hill needs to get a little bit of momentum. They're not a team that can really come back from large deficits. Only shooting a little under 38% from the three-point line. That's second to last in the NIBC.
In the first half, not what you would draw up. You're not going to send this across the street to the Hall of Fame. Second half, you got to think we'll have some better scoring.
First half, a combined 3 for 25 from the three-point line. We're going to send it to the Hall of Shame. Looking for a better second half scoring-wise for both teams, but defense stood tall for both teams. Let's look at the silver lining.
Yeah, maybe your shots aren't falling, so 5 from 3.
It just depends on the type of player you are. Josh Holloway is that type of offensive player that has the memory of a goldfish. Every mistake he makes, he forgot about it. He's moving on to the next one. The best offensive players play like that. They have that mentality. They know it. They are that guy, and they're going to do that regardless.
With StephenHoward, Joe Torty here with you. And Stephen, what have you seen early on that's allowed Oak Hill to build this lead?
What's really just been a frenetic defensive pace by Oak Hill, and they're really prevented Lehigh from getting any sort of offensive continuity early on, and Oak Hill is going to need to continue that throughout this basketball game. They want to come up with their first win.
There's a man who knows what he wants, and he's going to maximize his Chipotle order.
Well, what's interesting to me is when he announced that he was going to North Carolina, there was no drama, no parents storming off. But in his Chipotle order, there's plenty of drama. I mean, he's all over the board. He's like, look, put everything in there. I need contrasted flavors, taste, color, everything. Drama with the food, no drama in the basketball life.
Jeremiah Whitmore. That's a spin move, but maybe too good of a spin move. Turnover.
Yeah, spin moves are a dangerous play, particularly when you're going against an adept defensive team like AZ Compass Prep. You notice whenever any player gets into that painted area, seeing at least 3 defenders crowding around him.
Official with a very emphatic leg slap and going the other way.
Somebody was watching Major League Baseball before they came to the arena today.
That's great.
This was a good first half, though, for Oak Hill. Only down 5 to the best defensive team in the NIBC. Have some momentum. Let's see if they can cut it to a one-possession lead.
15 from 3 for Oak Hill Academy.
You're saying that like that's not good?
I did,
good percentage.
I did kind of say it in a negative way.
I need you to watch your tone.
Yeah, I apologize.
Just look how AZ Compass extends that defense. Hands are active, forcing difficult passes by Oak Hill.
For 3, makes them pay.
And that's why it's difficult when you run a zone against a team like Lehigh that can knock down threes. You have multiple players that can score and shoot from anywhere on the court. Just good recognition and ball moving by Lehigh on that offensive possession. You know, whenever I've been in games where I've struggled to shoot, one of the things that I've always been able to fall back on is just attacking the rim, where you know, look, either I'm going to make a bucket or I'm going to initiate contact and go to the free throw line. Some nights you're just going to be off, but you have to figure out a way to manufacture points, particularly if you're a guy that your team relies on to score points.
It's going to be a bucket or a whistle.
I'd expect Oak Hill to really change up their defense as they are now in a 1-3-1 zone, trying to really just disrupt the offensive fluidity of Lehigh. It's really impressed with the change of pace of BJ Edgecombe. He's able to play slow, play fast, but on that last possession, just took it in transition and beat 80% of Oak Hill's basketball team with the ball in his hand. You got to get back in defensive transition, and particularly when VJ Edgecombe has the basketball, you have to load to him, force him to get rid of it, make him more of a facilitator.